But the power situation, there have been some erratic power supply. Even yesterday, they had to curtail some power because the system is going through very difficult moments. ECG in 2022 made a loss of 10 billion. 2023, a loss of 6 billion. So in 2 years, they've made a loss of 16 billion. The losses have moved up from 22% to 30%. Yesterday, Sinona Sogle shut down all their plants, 560 megawatts, over close to $250 million worth of debt.
John, not to cut you, but this is just my own. When you say ECG makes losses, how do they make losses? You know, they collect less than they put in.
Yes, they collect less than they put in. Even when they sell the power, 30% of it is not accounted for. Right. So the revenues does not come.
Because of
inefficiencies, let me put it, corruption and other related issues. It's called ATCC.
People steal the money.
People collude with some consumers and invoice. Okay. They don't go for the money.
I understand now.
Power theft.
All right.
Inefficiencies and all that.
Right.
It's
and this has been with us for a while, obviously.
Yeah, it was 22 and the rest when we were living.
22 what?
22%.
And now it's what?
31.2%.
Okay.
So, and PDS was supposed to bring it to 8%. Sinona Sogle has shut down. Car Power has drawn down on the LC, which means that our oil is encumbered now. Because the oil was the backup for the LC. So now we can no longer get our oil revenues. It's $170 million, the Litasco LC. They've drawn the whole amount.
Wow. When did that happen?
Last month. Then ENI has also drawn the Barclays Bank LC $450 million. So if that is not restored, it means that the World Bank guarantee will be called. And when the World Bank guarantee is called, it means that the whole of Ghana has defaulted. And it has serious implications. Today they are procuring
where did this info come from?
It's official before the committee. And I'm on Joy FM. You're listening. If I'm peddling falsehood, I'm sure government will issue a statement.
Disclosed at the committee.
Yes, at the committee.
How come I have not? Have
you not a member of the committee? That's why.
The committee's sittings are not public.
But you say, how can you haven't heard it? And I'm saying when they draw the LC, they won't issue a statement.
No, can we let Mr. Japo make full use of his time and then
having a discussion?
When I interjected the letter, he said, "I'm no more." It's fair.
No, I'm asking you a question.
He's asking you questions, which is fair.
I'm not,
but I do want you to complete your point. So please go ahead.
Yes, you agree.
So Talo, since January, they've not been paid even $1. Not even $1 for the gas supplied. The PURC has published their findings on the cash waterfall mechanism. Since August, government has not paid even 1 CD for power consumed by MMDS. This is official. And I can just check on the PURC website. 1.8 billion cedis so far is not being paid. The PURC has stated that even the cash waterfall mechanism is not being adhered to. They rather now use the money to buy light crude oil, $40 million per month. By the end of this year, $480 million of light crude oil. Our position is that could have been used to build the second gas processing plant. We handed over the Atuapo gas processing plant with all the pipeline infrastructure. In the 8 years, not even 1 kilometer of pipeline has been added. And so today, there's a shortfall of gas, and they are buying light crude oil.
Isn't gas cheaper?
Gas is the cheapest.
So why are we?
That is the problem I have with this government. Why would you focus on buying light crude oil when Talo has declared that they have 100 mm scarf available
of gas,
raw gas? If you put in the second train, you can process that gas. And in 2022, because of crude oil gas import substitution, Ghana made a savings of $1.2 billion. That is the savings we are talking of when you use gas instead of light crude oil. So the system is bleeding and collapsing. That is a fact. Look, crude oil production has declined by 32% since 2019. 32%. Look, Nana, beyond the politics, you talk to the industry experts, talk to independent minds, Everybody is very concerned about Ghana's reputation in the energy sector. And Adako is left. ExxonMobil is left. ENI just won a court case against Ghana. ENI is moving its headquarters to Cote d'Ivoire. And so clearly, there are serious challenges in the sector. On the back of the envelope, our rough estimate shows that you will need about $2.6 to $2.8 billion to clear the energy sector pipeline. Last week, President Mahama and myself as a team met the World Bank. This was reinforced. We met the IMF. This was reinforced. It remains the single most threatening sector as far as the economy is concerned. And they told us that if we don't do something about it, there will be a second debt default. Because as they keep drawing down on your LCs, it means that you are vulnerable, you are exposed, and now they are even threatening to shut down the pipeline. WAPCO, I can show you the letter here. Over just 12 million, they are threatening to shut down the pipeline.
All right.
Look, all is not well in this sector, and that is a fact. And because of that, we are now seeing the repercussions, where from January, and they appeared before the committee, Honorable Atachian was the chairman. Contrary to what Napo was saying, before the committee and under oath, all the industry players confirmed and agreed that they were shedding load. And that they were shedding load because of shortage of fuel. In fact, Honorable Atachian wrote the report and signed it and delivered it to the president, not to the minister. I can share that with you. So I think that we should stop this ostrich approach, concede that all is not well, and deal with the challenges confronting us.
No.
Well, on this energy, Kojo, John is asking me to speak to industry people to see, to get an idea of what is happening. I do not know the industry people. But John, you are the ranking member.
Exactly.
Yes. And you have oversight.
Exactly.
So if you have a situation where you say that instead of getting gas from ENI, the ministry is rather using money to buy light crude, and you thought that's totally unacceptable, and you talk about the difficulties with the cash waterfall and people not being paid, why haven't you brought the minister to Parliament?
We did that.
And asked him to explain all these deficiencies that you are talking
that's
about?
exactly what we did.
You said some committee
We
people
brought the minister and all the industry players
to a committee.
before the committee of Parliament.
Now I'm saying,
And under our standing orders is the committee of Parliament that will interrogate this and report to plenary.
have they reported?
We've reported. I can share the copy with you.
Okay, but wouldn't the public interest be also better served if you bring the minister directly to the bar, and then all Ghanaians will know what is happening?
Because
now
you have been an MP before. When you bring the minister to the bar,
yeah,
it is different from a committee sitting where you can give him a document, read this, confirm this, do that. It's more detailed at committee level than at plenary.
Okay.
At plenary, you cannot have that opportunity to engage the minister the way you do at committee level. So for me, committee level is more effective.
Okay, fine. I have every confidence that whatever difficulties there are, they will be resolved, because I cannot see how we are going to go into any prolonged doomsday. I mean, I in my area, we had one or two outages 2 weeks ago, but we haven't had any. I don't know how widespread it is, but whatever it is, I have every confidence that it would be resolved. But if there are ongoing difficulties, that's why I expect Parliament to come into its own as the body with oversight over the executive, and bring people so that it doesn't become talking at each other, but we'll be talking to each other, and that is where the public interest will be served.